What is up, y'all? It is your boy, Jace's Wacky World, back at it again, guys. And today, guys, I don't know what's in store for this vlog, but it's gonna be a fun vlog, and I can guarantee that. So make sure you guys turn on your subscriptions with that notification bell on, and get ready to roll with today. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Jace's Wacky World, back at it again, guys. Today, guys, it is Tuesday for me. I have a pretty busy day, actually. I have a lot of stuff to get done. I have to leave soon here to go pick up a family member. And then after that, I have my first workout of the summer. I'm doing a 6 by 1 minute on at 6 flat pace and 1 minute off at an easy pace. So, I'm bringing you guys along for that. In the meantime, I am currently downloading some clips from yesterday's video so I can edit that and get that up soon here. It just takes a while to download clips, so that's what I'm currently trying to get done. But we'll have some 3D printing later today as well. It's going to be one of the big things that happens today, so make sure you guys stick around. I'll be back soon. Okay, y'all, so we're kind of warping around here. I got my family member to my house, and now I'm out here. I just finished my warm-up. Went for a quick little walk to the start line. It's just like 200 meters walk right here. I'll let the legs cool down, catch my breath, and then we'll get into this workout. This loop I'm using, they just finished putting like a roof on something over here. So now there's a big hill, actually, that I have to go up. They made this more hilly than it was, which I'm not a big fan of that, but I'll make it work. So yeah, I set my move goal at like 8 a.m. 8:07 a.m. and I hit my move goal already. Look at me go. Anyways, I'm almost to the start line now. Get some water and get this workout going. I might update you guys like halfway through. We'll see what ends up coming out of this. Okay, y'all, so we're doing a pretty big warp here, y'all. That's gonna kind of be how this morning is until a little bit later on, once I kind of get going. Because I think I'm gonna actually go shopping. Maybe we look for like a dumpling or something. I thought about going to the arcade and spending like 20 bucks. Still not 100% sure if I'm gonna do that or not. We'll kind of decide. But I just want to get out of the house today. Go do some shopping. But in the meantime, I'm currently uploading a video. I think I'm gonna go make some lunch, and then I'll probably head out. So, sounds like a pretty good plan, in my opinion. I'm debating if I mac and cheese or chicken sandwiches. I might make chicken sandwiches again today. So, I'm probably gonna have that. But anyways, I just kind of realized I never even updated you guys on the workout that I did this morning. With my workout, y'all, it was hard, but it was a good workout. My goal was to do the 1 minute hard pace that I was doing around like 6 flat. I'll be doing like 5:30 and 6:10 the whole time-ish, which is pretty close. It's hard to hit that exact time, especially when this was my first workout, so I don't like have the wheels under me right now, and I haven't ran that pace since maybe a month or so ago. Probably when I was at state, actually, was the last time I ran close to that pace. So, it's definitely a tough pace right now for me. But the cooldown, y'all, felt so long. I've never done a 2-mile cooldown before, but I think it was worth it. It just felt really long. Also, my arms are so sore today from lifting yesterday. It's not even funny. But anyways, I am going to go figure out lunch, because I am hungry. So, yeah. Okay, y'all. So, I do not know if I'm going to end up going shopping or not today, because I think I have to bring my family member back home at some point. I don't know when, but I'm going to have to figure all that out. My mom's currently making me chicken patties, so I'm going to kind of just sit here for a little bit. Also, just a little fun fact, I think my fair is now out of the picture. I don't think I'm doing it. it's going to end up being a lot more than I think we all thought. So, I think that's getting scratched. So, just a little fun fact there, too. But, I'm going to chill, let my house quiet down, because normally gets a little bit quieter soon here. And then, we'll film more tonight. I think it's going to be the goal. Okay, y'all, so I've made it outside now with my chicken sandwiches. Pretty much the same setup as we did yesterday, except now I have buns. So, let's go ahead and get a taste test of today's sandwiches going here. These buns are really soft. Not really good. These buns are so soft, y'all. They're not smashed. They're brand new. This is peak. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this. Okay, y'all. So, my house has calmed down quite a bit now. So I can kind of film a little bit right now. But, I think what I would really like to do, even though I'm not gonna ever really sell 3D prints, because it's all falling through, I still want to make some cool 3D prints. So I think I might actually go to one of the models that I have. I want to try to find some other, like, cool fidgets to print. I want to make, like, one of the unicorn horn things. I think I have a model liked. I just have to find it. So give me a couple minutes here, and we'll find something to print. Okay, y'all, so this right here is going to be the print. It's one of these, like, spiral unicorn horns. This could end up looking so satisfying to print, y'all. I know I said it, actually, I think I said in yesterday's video. I was going to pull up the time-lapse of all these things printing, and I just never did that. I kind of completely spaced it. Let me see if I can pull those up once he turns on here. And then I'll also show you guys this guy once he kind of prints. I think he said it was like a 50-minute print, so about an hour. Actually, 57 minutes. So basically it'll take about an hour for me to make him. So, nothing too crazy there. I'm not even 100% sure if this is going to print properly, because there's so much, like, overhang. It's going to be really cool to see this print if it works, though. So I'm really excited for this one. I know my little sisters wanted me to make one of these, too, at one point for them. So if this turns out, I'm about to have a whole collection of fidgets. So if you guys saw yesterday's video, I made these gears, and then I made this weird thing that I was actually playing with a little bit ago. It's really fun. It's just like they can move in every direction. Which, if you guys have seen these, it's literally just individual hexagons that do not touch each other. But they, like, overlap because it goes in and then out. And it basically interlocks them. And I'm really in love with that thing. Let me see if I can find these time-lapse videos. I don't even remember. I think is it in here? Let's see. I can go, this right here's that thing printing. It's very bad camera quality. And then here's the gears. That's kind of fun. Maybe what I can do is position it closer to the camera. That might actually make this time lapse look even cooler. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and do that. So the camera would be in that corner, which means that these guys need to be moved this way. And then what I'm gonna actually go ahead and do is rotate them so the camera looks cooler. There we go. Let me start slicing. Slice. That shouldn't affect the print time at all for this. Yeah, so let me go ahead, send him to the printer. Bang, bang, bang. Unicorn horn fidget. That's just gonna be my new life, y'all. It's just printing fidgets. They're so fun to print. Because, like, you would never guess, like, how you would even go about printing this. But it really is. It's a simple model. It's just, like, 8 hexagons that progressively get smaller. And somehow it works. It's really weird, but really cool. It's the little things in life that amaze me. Okay, y'all. So this unicorn horn fidget didn't even make it 0% before he failed. Which is very unfortunate. It just came up immediately. I think the plan is I'm going to heat the nozzle back up, and I have this brush, and I'm just going to kind of clean him off, because I think there's a little bit on the back side that I can't even see that I need to get off. And then I'm going to also go ahead and clean off this plate. So I'm going to get this off. This right here is going to be like the size of one of the pieces at least. So he's all heated up. So now what I can just do is take this guy right here and just brush him fully clean. So just like a brass little brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and power him off. And then this guy right there will start to kind of cool down. And then as it softens up on there, I can just keep brushing it, just to make sure that nothing is on here. It's kind of a process right here as it cools down, just to make sure that nothing else can really come out. But the brass nozzle doesn't damage the nozzle at all. Brass bristle, I think I said brass nozzle. And then the nozzle ends up being spotless. And then, just because I've been doing so much printing, I don't remember exactly how long it's been since I've cleaned this nozzle. Or not the nozzle, the plate. Sorry, y'all. I'm confusing myself. I'm just going to go ahead and rip him off. He is a little bit dirty, I think. Not terrible, though. I'm just going to go ahead and spray him down once he cools off. And then put some more adhesive, because as I feel him, he's not sticky anymore. All the adhesive is gone, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, y'all, so while that spray just kind of sits on the plate for a couple of minutes here, I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about kind of the future of this channel. Now that a couple things have become more clear to me, merch is pretty much not going to happen for at least this summer. The fair is not happening anymore. I'll still keep 3D printing, but when one door closes, another one opens. So my plan now is pretty much to go all in on this channel. I did find out, I'm pretty sure I'm going to start taking weekends off, which means I'm going to have to start filming. There's going to be 2 like random videos on weekends. Actually, it'll probably be Sundays and Mondays are going to start becoming just like random videos. Every other day will still be a vlog, except for, I think, like a week in July or something that I plan on just taking off, to just have the weekend off to get stuff done. But just thought I'd throw that out there. So this is your guys' sign. If one thing in your life doesn't work out, whatever, mourn about it for an hour. I sat here and doom scroll and figured out what I was going to do the rest of my life. And it truly is just God's plan. God didn't plan on me going to this. It was kind of just thrown out there, and I tried to force it to happen, but it wasn't meant to be. So we can't have everything we want in life because we don't make our own life. So it is what it is. Gotta move on from it. This channel's only up from here, y'all. This is something that I've been meaning to get off my chest and wanting to kind of get out there. I don't know what the future of this channel looks like. The plan is just to have fun for the whole month of July. Hopefully the whole month of August. I think I move into college August 24th. Which means I'm going to start grinding. The goal is to end up, hear me out here, get a bunch of backup videos to cover through like the end of the year, so I can say I posted every single day in 2026. It would be an insane amount of work, but I don't know if I'll be able to film at college and make videos. Ideally, I would be able to. I just don't know what dorm I'm going to be in, what my roommates are going to be like, any of that kind of stuff. So this is just kind of me throwing out there. It's almost like my 2-week notice, but like month and a half-ish, 2.5 months notice that Jace's Wacky World is unfortunately, I think, coming close to an end unless something changes, which I don't want to shut that out. So who knows what these next 2.5 months could hold. So make sure you guys stick around to see what happens in them. I think it's going to be fun. It should be fun. And let's just kind of stay positive. So I'm going to let kind of my thing finish settling on there. I want all of you guys to pause this video, go do something productive, and come back. And I can see when you guys stopped watching this video. So if I notice at this exact time that it dipped a little bit, good job. That'll make me so happy. So, anyways, I'm going to, honestly, probably turn on like a YouTube video or something while that settles. Finish the YouTube video I was actually watching. I was watching a police chase. I think it has like 5 minutes left. So I'm just going to finish that up while that settles, and then we'll start printing the unicorn horn again. Once again, some things fail. Just keep going. When a door closes, try a window. When a window closes, bash through the wall. Unless, like, you don't have to do that, because that would destroy your house. Maybe don't bash through a wall. Unless you're in danger. Okay, I'm going off topic. See y'all later. Okay, y'all, so I decided to splurge a little bit. I'm gonna have an Element. I love Element. I haven't had one since, honestly, probably my track season, which was like at least a month and a half ago. I'm gonna have one of my lemonade ones. This is like my last one of these lemonade ones, which is really sad. Lemonade Elements are my favorite flavor. I probably should have a little bit more water in here. It's whatever. But Element, you guys should sponsor me. Listen to this ad read. Element. I'm gonna put this in my water because I'm feeling dehydrated. And I really need 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of potassium, magnesium. And even if I don't like lemonade, they have a bunch of other flavors, including raspberry. They have citrus. They have watermelon. They have citrus. I just said that. It's just that good that I have to say it twice. Orange. All of these flavors that you can try. And if you buy online, you can get a 4-pack for free with your first purchase to try out different flavors. These right here can be used anytime, anywhere, by anybody. They're healthier than Gatorade and taste better than anything else out there in the market. Whoa! Very strong smell from a very strong flavor. Get your Element today at lmnt.com. This was a not paid advertisement by Element. Brought to you by Jason's Wacky World. Subscribe. Comment down below if you guys have had Element and what your guys' favorite flavor is. Put it in, shake it up. Shake it up, baby. How does that song go? Shake it up, shake it up. You guys know what song I'm talking about? I don't even know the words to it. This is. Ah! Be prepared for an explosion when you open it. My bed is soaked. It tastes yummy though. I need a towel because this is a mess. It is soaked. As you guys can see, and you can see some of the powder and just, oops. Do you guys like my cup that I keep all my Element in though? Just ignore the Hawaiian Punch things. I don't even know where those came from, but I keep them in a Papa John's cup that I got for going to a Papa John's grand opening event thingy-majiggy. So, I'm gonna get a towel and try to clean that up a little bit. I forgot you have to wait a minute before opening it, otherwise it explodes, at least out of my Awala. Let me actually clean off this plate, get all this off of here before I forget. Things are falling, I'm scared. Okay, so there's actually somebody in the bathroom, so I cannot clean this up right now. But on the bright side, Element smells really good. So, at least my room should smell good now. Also, in case you guys were wondering what I use for like adhesive on my build plate, which it's really not needed. I just like to put it on there. It's just Flash Forge's 3D printing adhesive that you literally just open it up and it's like a little sponge on the top. You just put a little bit of pressure and put it down. I've used this thing before like almost every print and I've barely put like a dent in it. There's so much in here. This is like a lifetime supply. But I just use that, and then to clean my build plate, I just use this Ready 3D spray that I bought off of Amazon for like 10 bucks. You can really just use soap and water, but I like to use this stuff because it gives it a little bit more of like a shiny clean. Really gets rid of all the residue on there. So, and it's good for your build plate, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and fire him back up here and get going with this unicorn horn print. Okay, y'all, so this unicorn horn is currently like 25% done. And it's truly just amazing to see how it's printing. Just the way that it's able to float like that is just so cool to me. And then the inside in there, it just looks so sick. Things like this truly just amaze me, y'all. It's like these things right here, but on steroids. These right here go to my Connect 4 machine that self-sorts itself because the red and the blue pieces spin different directions, which is why like the helixes on them face different ways, which somehow physically makes it to where when you pull this up, they go to their own sides. It's pretty amazing to see, but I love it. In the meantime, I'm actually working on a script for an intro that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna work on it more, especially later today. I need to figure out exactly how I'm gonna make it work. But let's just say I need to build a contraption that I can pull a lever and things will fall on my head from it. It needs to be a pretty big contraption too. So I think I'm gonna see if we have any cardboard that I could use for this. I don't know what we have for cardboard. But I need basically a box that I can build a bottom that I can pull out with a string. Or like a piece of like fishing line or something. Or dental floss would probably work too. But I need to figure out exactly how I'm gonna do it. I could honestly probably get super creative with like these printing boxes and somehow make a contraption off of up there, which is where I plan on doing this. And make like these things fall too. If I made like a string that I would pull super hard or something, I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this. At the end of the day, I just need stuff to fall on my head. I could even potentially use a blanket or something, and maybe put like a piece of tape like on the string or something, and then the whole blanket takes out my head. I don't know, there's a bunch of ways that I can think of this. I just realized we have these little hooks in the ceiling. I don't even know what these things right here are from or why we have them up here, but there's one on each side. So I could definitely run a string through these and attach something to them. So, and then I have this rack over here that I can have the other end on. I'm thinking here. I'm gonna come up with something for sure though. If I put a piece of yarn going through both of these, I don't know if, ooh, those do rotate, so I can spin them the right way. Let me get yarn, because I want to test this out. This is a whole idea here now. Okay, y'all. So, this guy right here is still going. He's kind of printing rough, but it keeps fixing himself. To where I don't know if you guys can tell, the top of him kind of comes up at spots. This piece over there is printing perfectly, which is the piece I was more concerned about. But, I think at the end of the day, he's going to end up working out 60% of the way done. But, intro, y'all. Preliminary number 1 for this whole contraption is done. It's terrifying. I need to find my phone stand. And I'm gonna set you guys down. And you guys, I don't even know where my phone stand is. But I want you guys to see this guy right here get tested for the first time. Actually, I tested it with 1 box. I have not done it with 2 boxes. And I'm gonna stand underneath of it like I would for this intro. So, hopefully this works. I'm really scared this might hurt. I just pull this and they fall. Ow! That hurt. That didn't feel too good on the noggin, y'all. I don't think OSHA would approve. Maybe if I found something a little bit softer, And then the green screen will be up covering the window. I'm gonna wait to put that up until I'm actually ready to film this, which I'd prefer if it was dark outside when I filmed it, or at least like the sun was setting, so that way there's no light coming in from behind it, which will make the green screen harder to use. Which means I'm gonna have to wait until probably 9 o'clock or so to film this, which is kind of late, but I think it'll end up working out. But yeah, I say the word but a lot. But nothing. If you guys are wondering what I was using for the boxes right now, it's literally just 3D filament boxes. And they are solid when they're coming at you, especially the corners. I just have to try not to get hit by a corner, and I'll be fine. If this was, like, OSHA approved, I'd wear a hard hat. I don't own a hard hat, though. So please nobody report me to, like, the EPA or something. But anyways, I said it again. Sorry, I should not do that. I'm going to let him kind of print, and I'm going to work a little bit more on trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to make this intro work. Okay, y'all. So, in the middle of me making my whole film studio over here, so this is as far as we've got right now, is we got the green screen, and we got the rope going across the ceiling. My unicorn horn finished. I low-key forgot I even had him printing over here, which I think he looks pretty decent. Printed in 56 minutes. So, I'm going to go ahead and pop him off. Pretty easy to pop him off. Ooh, those tops are sharp. It got a little bit rough up there towards the top. But let's just go ahead. This guy right here, I think he just goes like this. Yeah. And then, I don't know, there's a couple ways you can spin them together. So, let me go ahead. I think he can also go in from the bottom, like this. And then it makes like the unicorn horn look. And you can slide him out. Maybe. He gets a little bit stuck. It's a little bit tight of fit when in the top. Like so. I mean, that's kind of fun to put him in from the top and then he comes out the bottom. Just like that. And then he comes out. That's kind of fun. And then the way that he just kind of fits into in here. I don't know, it's not my personal favorite kind of thing. But it has its, like, audience out there. Let me know if you guys are amazed by, like, this guy right here. Let me try to. I think as I'm kind of using him and breaking him in, he's growing. I did not realize that he could do that. That's cool. If you can push him in from the bottom and he can come all the way out the top. How does that even work? That's some, like, witchcraft. And then you can put him in from the top. And he spins all the way through. I want to know who designed this. I could check, like, who came up with the original one of these. Because, like, that's really cool how it just, like, spins its way through both ways. I thought when it went in this way, it just kind of stopped right there. I didn't realize it came all the way back out. So I could literally just set him like that. It's a little bit stuck right there. And then this way. That's so fun. I mean, it kind of takes a lot to fidget with. I'm more a fan of, personally, like, the gear that I can use in one hand. Or this hexagon that I wasn't even sure how it worked until I printed it. But this is definitely fun. It's interesting how it works. I don't know, helixes are just kind of fun to me. He's just going to kind of live up here on my dresser with my other fidget toys now. So, I'm going to go ahead and shut off the printer. That was today's print. I think we'll just try to do like a print a day or something over the summer. It's just kind of fun. Let it run for an hour. And get a print. So, let me go ahead and power him off. And work more on the set that I have going. This green screen is so attached, y'all. Let me show y'all. There's tape down there, over here. There's just tape going all the way around the thing. And then the clips in the corners. I'm gonna change this to say like a set sign. It's still from Father's Day. Yeah, my mom just walked in and was so concerned because I'm in the middle of taking my bed off my mattress off my bed, and she walked in and I just kind of plopped and like, let me get you guys set up in a spot that you guys can kind of see how I was laying here. She walked in and was like, "What are you doing?" And I just went like, I just said, "I'm just laying in bed." What has my life turned into? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna kind of get set up more here. I'm having fun now. I have to go take my family member home. So I think that's my next goal. Okay, y'all. So, my grandma is back home now, and I'm out of breath. I've been sitting here trying to do a thumbnail, so I'm gonna just go ahead and just kind of demonstrate what I've been doing for this thumbnail, y'all. I've just been sitting here, diving onto here, and trying to hold on to the side of this thing for dear life. Like this. Be like Superman. Because I am Superman. Superman! That'll work. I'm hot. So a lot that goes into this, y'all. So this is the whole setup back behind me. We got blankets and green screens. All sorts of fun stuff back there. And I'm really filming. I'm on gimbal. It's just like, oh, that's not what it's meant to do. This is fun, right? I think this is fun. We get to go side and side and back and forth. And then, give it a sec. Right back to this. That was fun, right? I'm going crazy. I'm hot. Anyways, there, y'all. I am gonna kind of finish getting set up here now that I have this whole mess going on down here on my floor. I need to kind of clean that up a little bit so that I can get my mattress fully onto the floor like I need him. I guess you guys don't even know the reason for my mattress going on the floor. Just didn't say. This might involve some diving. I'm gonna be belly flopping, so I need a safe surface to land on. So that's the reason that this bad boy needs to go down. So let me go ahead, clear off everything down here so that I can do that. Hey y'all, so I got the landing pad made that I'm gonna have to dive onto. So let me just go ahead and test this out, because I'm gonna be starting back here. There's tape on my foot. Pull this, pull out an umbrella. I don't even know if I own an umbrella. And then when I go to dive, let me move that guy. I'm just gonna go, and then I land down here, and it's pretty comfy. So I just need to do some test dives, see how high I can get up, because that's the ultimate goal, is to get up higher, because I want more height. So let me do some practice jumps right now. Ah, that's so fun, y'all. I could do that all day long. I want to position my camera to where it's just the green screen, to where it just looks like I'm jumping into the abyss. Here we go. I need to get up higher. Let me zoom out a little bit if I can. I need to angle him down, I think. Well, I'm gonna get my camera positioned perfectly right here. I think I'm just gonna have to do some cropping in this video. Angle him down just ever so slightly. Zoom in right there. Here we go. That looked cool. I'm trying to make it to where, like, you only see me, like, full extension. That's so fun. I'm scared of kicking this, so I think I'm gonna slide out a little bit here. Sorry, y'all can't see me. Here we go. I just can't get up high enough. It's gonna be my issue here. Maybe if I was to set you guys lower, that might be the move. Let me see if I can do that. I'm gonna move you guys, position you guys, and then you guys will see this really cool trick. Okay, I think I got you guys into a position that this is gonna work. Let's test it out. Okay, I hope that looked good. Let's do like 2 more jumps here. Okay, 1 more. Just because I want to get this perfect. Ow, that one gave me some whiplash, y'all. Where'd my remote go? I don't know where the remote went. It's gonna adjust you guys down. There you are. Come on down here. There I am. Okay, hear me out, y'all. This ladder. Huh. I could do some tricks off this ladder onto my mattress. This is how you know I've been left at home too long, y'all. I'm going crazy this summer. So, let me move this ladder there and I'm gonna jump off of it. I am an adult under supervision. I am a professional. Do not try this at home. Okay, y'all, so I'm on this ladder and I'm low-key scared. I feel like this is not gonna go very well. I'm scared this ladder is gonna go flying behind me. I also feel like I have to be up a little bit higher. Otherwise, I'm gonna catch my foot on the back. But now my head's pretty much hitting the ceiling. This is terrifying. Let me do a quick little like baby jump. And then we'll go to the knees. Just because I don't want to hurt myself. I am a trained professional, just remember that. That's what I was afraid of. The ladder just came up. So I think now we just kind of send it to the stomach. Subscribe, y'all, if I do this. I think this deserves you guys subscribing. Might just put a hole in the wall. Was that cool? Was that a cool trick, y'all? Tell me that was cool. Tell me y'all subscribe for that. Because I did it. Okay, now I want to do flips. Yeet! I don't want to come off my mattress. I want to throw a front flip, though. I think I can at least land on my back. Let's try that. I got scared. I put down my hands. I don't want to land on my neck. Let me get this down. Let me move some things back here that I can land on a little bit softer. That way I don't hurt myself. Oh, I keep putting down my hands. Give me a couple tries here. I did it. I wonder how far I can rotate. This is so fun. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna actually refilm the intro to this video. Okay, y'all, so I am breaking a sweat currently. I'm just having fun at this point with all this stuff. I should do a quick little, like, fun, like, flip montage. Because, like, I like doing flips. So let's do some flips. Yippee! And boy, let's get some different angles. Just kidding, you thought. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed that whole flipping montage. It is now over. So, I'm gonna catch my breath. Chill. I'm getting dizzy, y'all. I've been flipping nonstop for like 5 minutes now. Yes. So, I'm just gonna kind of chill for a little bit here. And, yeah. Okay, y'all. So, I ended up just kind of laying in bed for a little bit there, and I just went and ate dinner. I had like 6 slices of pizza. I feel so fat right now, y'all. Nobody else in my house wanted it. It was pineapple pizza. and everybody else in my house thinks I'm a psychopath for eating pineapple pizza, just let me know in the comments down below. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Because personally, I think it's amazing. But in the meantime, I'm going to kind of chill. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I might actually start kind of editing this video a little bit, actually. Or at least sending some footage over to my MacBook and start putting it in the editor. So, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for it to get darker before I film this intro. But I will say, y'all, I might end up sleeping down here with my mattress down here tonight. Because my room's been really hot, and it is so much colder down there, y'all. Right next to the air vent, for my box fan right there. Plus, you're directly underneath the fan, which makes it even colder. Like, my blankets are instantly, like, 10 degrees colder just from putting them down here. My bed is so much more cozy. I don't even know what it is. But, you know, if you move your mattress, just like on your floor for the night, you'll sleep so much better, in my opinion. I don't know what it is, but a peak. So, I'm gonna sit here, actually let my phone charge up a little bit more, and then I'll get on to filming this intro. I think the goal is gonna be to film it around 7 once the sun kind of gets a little bit lower. And just so it doesn't, like, make the blinds kind of glare as much. So, I think that's a good ultimate goal. Okay, y'all. So, I'm actually about to go ahead and film this intro clip. I just need to kind of finish cleaning off my bed down there, so that way I have a safe landing space for when I do my jump. So, let's go ahead and finish cleaning him off here. And the trap that I had kind of before of putting, like, these boxes up there, if I can grab it, like this, did not end up working out. That was too much weight. So I'm gonna end up just using go-go squeezes, and I just pull this relatively hard and they all fall off. So I'm gonna go ahead and set down my phone and get this filmed. It shouldn't take too long, maybe a couple tries, but I just need to get him angled properly, and then I'm gonna go ahead into action. Fun times. Okay, y'all. So that took a little bit longer than I expected it to. That took, I don't even know how long. Maybe 20 minutes to get that. I'll have to go back and see what the first one I filmed was. That was a lot of work to get one 17-second clip. Anyways, I need to get this all taken down now. I'm gonna make sure I like it before I take all this down, though. So I'm gonna watch it back a couple times. I think it's gonna be the plan. Also, for those of you guys that are complaining about me filming with my phone too low and just looking your nostrils all the time, I hope this angle makes you happy. Because I know I'm very high up right now. I'm very off-centered. My camera's just at a weird angle. But I'm like looking up at you guys. Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun, dun dun, dun dun. Okay, I'm gonna end this clip. Okay, y'all, so I just got done. I actually filmed a short. I actually have like 2 shorts to post now. But I need to get all these go-go squeezes back in my fridge before they all get warm. I did eat one of them in the middle of all that. So you can't be playing with go-go squeezes and not eat any. Here's you guys didn't know. I actually have a go-go squeeze like every single morning. I love them so much. I'm trying to make sure I have all of them. So I think some of them might have got wedged in between my bed. Yeah, they're literally all over the place, y'all. I'm finding them everywhere right now. I'll probably still find more tomorrow. The good thing about go-go squeezes is they don't necessarily have to be in the fridge. I just prefer them cold. Because I think they taste a little bit better cold. But it's not necessarily a necessary thing. Let me go ahead, throw all these guys back into the fridge. And then get normal lighting back going in here. Get my fan going again. Because it gets hot without this fan on. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up all this. Okay, y'all, so this one right here really hurts to cut down the string that went across the whole ceiling. But it's gone. That's really sad. I worked so hard on this. I think I might actually leave this little bit of orange up there to see how long it takes my mom to notice. I will take down most of the orange over here on the other side, though. I'm just kind of curious how long it takes her to notice these. So, let me get that light unplugged and move so I don't knock him down. Because that'd be rather sad. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. I'm out of shape, man. Let me go ahead. Just cut him right there. And now there's just little orange pieces on the ceiling. So we'll see how long they'll stay up there for. Because I'm actually kind of curious. Because they're so, like, that one over there is noticeable. That one over there is a little bit less noticeable. But I'm going to fold this guy right here up. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do. So. Okay, y'all. So I've decided I'm just going to pretty much go to bed now. I'm just going to sleep on my floor because my bed is so cold right now, y'all. It's amazing. But I just want to say, y'all, I cut my face with one of the Go-Go Squeezes. I don't know if you guys can see right there. And it kind of hurts. One of the corners got me. I don't like this game anymore. Don't drop Go-Go Squeezes on your face, y'all. It kind of hurts. I don't even know if I ever really showed you guys why I did the Go-Go Squeezes instead. But it was pretty much the boxes, when they had so much weight, they just fell. They wouldn't stay up. But I had one realization a couple minutes ago, y'all. This whole thing, my bed being on the ground right now, it was all one comment that made me do all this. It was Mercy949. She commented a poem, and somehow that made me think, what if I made a cartoon intro? Which was somehow led to me sitting on my floor, moving my whole bed down here, because it's cold now. So shout out Mercy949. That's pretty much who brought this video together, and I just kind of executed it. Based off of a poem that was just probably commented for fun. Like, kind of crazy. But, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I'm going to send over all the footage to my MacBook and then go to bed. So, I also know it's only 8:15, but I'm really tired, y'all. I had to get up early this morning. So, I'll see y'all in the next one, which will be tomorrow. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share out with all your friends. Peace out.